Welcome back. You're watching Business Lunch. Now, the World Economic Forum is underway in Davos, and we here at CNBC TV 18 have been really getting you the interviews with the top corporate voices and the policy makers. Here's the roundup of the action at day 2 of the forum with the biggest and the best in the business.
When we look at 2019, we're looking at China growing at 6.5% or so, and India also being quite strong. So these are two major steel-consuming countries. There is a bit of concern about the US, whether the second half of 2019 will not be so great for the US. So we need to see how that plays out. So demand side, globally, we expect it to be positive. India, we expect about 6-7% growth in demand.
Chinese EV is a very good model for India. So we looked at all those cars, and most of every Chinese company wanted to tie up with us. But we are not looking at Chinese because to sell a Chinese product in India is going to be a very difficult thing. And last coming from a JSW saddle. So therefore we did not, so we are looking at a German concept, and technology would come from Germany and or Austria, and that we would be doing it 100% JSW.
I think technology will continue to have a good run, and mainly because the consumer needs are more suited to their own needs, and I do believe that personalization will drive the business. My big bets are on blockchain, my big bets are on AI, deep machine learning, my big bets are on quantum computing, and I think it is partially going to be self-funded R&D, and partially by bringing in skills through small acquisitions where we can build scale faster.
There are two things that we are focused on. One is modernizing all our services and really evolving rapidly into the next generation services firm. That's our mode 1 and mode 2. And mode 3 is about creating a product revenue stream, which is very sticky, highly profitable. We are probably the only company headquartered of India which is really playing big in product space. There are select areas where we want to really make an impact in the product space. And I think we've done very well. We've made some investments in the last 3 years. They've delivered very good returns.
We are a very small player in the two-wheeler segment, but as we all know, commercial segment has seen a little slowness in the market. But I'm very bullish in the coming year because, as we know, BS6 is coming up in April 2020, and we'll see a surge of demand coming as soon as March, April starts. So I'm pretty bullish. Even in the car segment, we've seen a single-digit growth, but that is a good growth.
Okay, that's the word coming in at Davos. But back home, the much-awaited SUV, the Tata Harrier, has been launched today. It is Tata's most premium product till date, built on the old Jaguar Land Rover Discovery platform. The Harrier shares its Fiat diesel engine with the Jeep Compass. The starting price is about 12.5 lakhs, and it will be available in 4 variants with 3 driving modes on offer, including City, Sport and Eco. It is equipped with a push-button, start-stop, a semi-digital instrument console, a multifunctional steering wheel and auto climate control. But guess what? It also has very, very stiff competition in this particular segment with the likes of the Hyundai Creta, the Jeep Compass, and of course a whole host of others. In that space. So it's going to be tough for this one to penetrate the market. All right, so Tata has a launch, but Maruti Suzuki, that's not far behind. That launches the 3rd generation of the WagonR at 4.1 lakh rupees and ex-Delhi price. Now, the new WagonR is available now in 1.2 liters K-series engine, promising more power and higher fuel efficiency. Now, the new car is built on GearTech platform, ensuring high safety, and the new WagonR retains its tall body design, but a now bigger and more spacious car. Okay, but getting back to the Harrier, let's in fact cut across to our colleague Utkarsh Chaturvedi, who is in conversation with Mayank Parekh of Tata Motors.
One of the most awaited products at this point of time. How has the bookings been? How has the initial response been when the car has been displayed to public, whether through social media or other mediums? And what is your expectation from the vehicle now?
Okay, we started bookings on 15th of October, and please remember that is a time when car was not seen, no test drive, no price, no specs. Still today when I start, we have waiting period of 3 months. Today we deliver 5. even if I may take up all the bookings which we collect that day, even in January I'll be able to not even serve the first day bookings. We got 3 months waiting, and I think quite encouraging response. We are delighted with the confidence reposed by customers in us.
So speaking about, now you have the Harrier, now you have the Hexa and the Nexon as well. What is your plan for the UV segment? You know, how do you see the market share now panning up? You have obviously inched upwards in the past year. How do you see to end this year, given the fact that you have this, and obviously the AM X451 will come in the premium hatchback segment?
Okay, see, just some numbers first. First 9 months industry grown by 4.4, we are 21.4. So I think, and these are 36 months continuously we are outperforming the market. Decent thing. There is a stress in the market. All of us know last 2 quarters industry growth has been negative. We have been somehow been able to do positive growth, and I think liquidity, the money, that's a big issue. I am told by experts that increasingly it will become better and better, and so next year should look better.
Last question from my side, as there's a hard stop. As an industry expert, what went wrong in the last quarter, and how do you see things really changing in this fiscal or the next fiscal?
Okay, one thing is, see, you need to take a long-term view. 1 quarter and all is okay. Don't sweat about it. Prime reason, I think, is the liquidity. I think loan availability became a crisis. See, there are around 6 levers of the auto industry. In the last 25 years, I have never seen all 6 being positive, and I have never seen all 6 negative. 1 or 2 are negative, so you play around and play hockey and dribble around.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for speaking to us.
All right, so that was Utkarsh Chaturvedi, and he was quizzing the management of Tata Motors. With that, it's an end on Business Lunch for the day, but Mid-Cap Radar comes up next. Thanks so much for tuning in.